Hey, what's up? It's Marvell here, founder of Offer AI. So, I want to talk about something that I think is the single biggest unlock for real estate agents and brokers right now. And it's not a new lead source, it's not a new ad platform, it's not a new script, it is a new model. It's a new way of thinking about your business and your time, and I call it the AI leverage model. All right. And the core idea is simple. What if you could build a system that handles 80% of the grunt work of lead follow up and qualification for you, so you only spend your time on the 20% that actually makes you money, which is talking to qualified, motivated sellers, building relationships, people who are ready to sell their property, and actually having a conversation with them and bringing them to the closing table. What if you could build a machine that works for you 24/7, that never gets tired, never forgets to follow up, and never has a bad day? That's what this is about. It's about leverage. It's about getting back your time while actually increasing your output. And I know that sounds like a sales pitch, but I'm going to break down exactly how it works for you right now in this video for free. All right. And why it works. And I'm also going to show you the two different paths most agents are on right now and why they won't work. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which path you are currently on, and you'll have a clear picture of what the other path looks like. So let's get into it. Now, let's go to the next slide here. Everything starts here. All right, it's pretty straightforward. A new seller lead comes into your world. Okay, this could be from a Facebook ad, a Zillow lead, a referral, it doesn't matter. A name, an email, a phone number. This is potential. Okay, it's not a deal, it's not an appointment, it's just a starting point. Now, from this point, you have two choices, two paths that you can go down, and this is where everything changes. All right. Now, path number one is the path that 99.99% of agents are on. It's the manual grind. This is what it looks like. Okay. The lead comes in and the clock starts ticking. You know you have to follow up and you have to do it fast. So, what happens? Let's go to the next slide here. So, you stop what you're currently doing, you pick up the phone, you call them, no answer. Okay. You send a text, you send an email, you set a reminder to call them back in a few hours. You call them back, still no answer. You leave a voicemail. You're playing phone tag at this point. You're chasing. And let's say you do get them on the phone. What happens then? You have to qualify them. You have to ask them the same 10 questions you ask every single lead. Are you looking to sell? When are you looking to sell? What are you looking for in an agent? Have you spoken to another agent? What's the condition of the property? You are a human qualification machine, and it's a terrible use of your time. But what's the reality? Most of these leads are not ready to talk. They're just browsing, really. They're 6 months out, so they're not a good fit. So you spend hours and hours every single week chasing and qualifying people who are never going to do business with you in the first place. You're just wasting your time. So what's the result of all of this? Burnout, okay? Because it's exhausting, inconsistency, because you can't possibly keep this up every single day, especially when are actually busy with other clients, actual clients, and missed opportunities because you're chasing a bad lead. A great lead might have you come in and you didn't get to them in time, right? So this model is broken completely. It's trading your time for a chance at a conversation. And it's essentially a recipe for hitting a ceiling in your business. You can only make so many calls in one day. Your income is directly capped by the number of hours that you're willing to cold call and grind. So this is the reality for most agents, but it's not the only reality. Okay. Now, let's talk about path number two, the AI leverage model. Okay, this is a completely different way of thinking. So instead of you chasing the lead, you build a machine to do it for you. And here's what it looks like. So the lead comes in instantly, within seconds. An AI powered assistant engages them via text. It's not a dumb autoresponder, it's a conversational AI. It introduces itself, references the ad they clicked on, and it starts a natural two-way conversation. Okay, the AI then takes over the entire qualification process. It asks all the questions. It essentially does all the vetting, all the qualifying. It confirms their timeline, their motivation, their property details. It's doing the exact same job you're doing in the manual model, but it's doing it instantly, perfectly, every single time without you having to lift a finger. And here's the key: AI is smart enough to know when a lead is qualified and ready to talk. It can identify buying signals, it can handle common objections, and when it determines that this is a high intent seller, it moves to the final step. All right. The AI offers to book a call. It syncs with your calendar, finds an open slot, and puts a confirmed qualified listing appointment directly on your calendar. You get a notification that says, new listing appointment with John Smith tomorrow at 2 p.m. He's looking to sell in the next 30 to 60 days. Straightforward. Now, look at this model. Where are you in this process? You're at the end. You're at the very last step, okay? Not the first. Your time is only engaged when there's a high value, high probability opportunity on the table, the way it should be. So you're not chasing, you're not qualifying, you're not wasting your time, you're not playing phone tag, you're taking appointments, you're having strategic conversations with people who have already been vetted and want you to sell their property for them. This is leverage. This is how you scale. It's the only way to scale. All right. So there we have it. Two models. Now, model one, you are the system. Your business grows only as much as you're willing to work. Your time is spent on low value, repetitive tasks. Model two, on the other hand, you build the system. Okay. You build an asset that works for you. Your time is spent on high value, strategic conversations. Your business can grow without you having to work more hours. So this isn't fantasy. This is what the top agents and their teams are implementing right now. They're not working harder. They're working smarter. They're using technology to buy back their time. And the beautiful thing is, this technology is more accessible than ever before. You don't need a team of developers. You don't need a massive budget. You don't even need technical prowess. You don't need to be you don't have to know code or anything of the sort. It's very straightforward. You just need the right blueprint and the right tools, and you can make it happen. So the question you have to ask yourself is, which path are you currently on? Are you on the path of the manual grind? If so, how are you going to move over to the path of leverage? And when will you? So with that being said, if you're tired of chasing leads, if you're tired of inconsistency, and you want to see how we can implement this AI leverage model in your business, then I invite you to book a game plan call with us. Okay. On that call, we'll pull back the curtain and show you the exact system we build for our clients. No fluff, no sales pitch, just a real tangible strategy that you can use. The link is in the description below. Click it. It's right below. Find a time that works for you, and let's build a machine for your business. Thanks for watching.